Mick Corrigan here from Action Coach, and today I'm with Christine Hallas-Appleby, and Christine is the CEO of Say Two Productions. Christine, great to have you on the Business Spotlight.
Great to be here.
So tell us all about your business and Say Two Productions.
Okay, so Say2 Productions has been established over 30 years, showing my age. We're a production company and we've evolved over the years. We tour nationally and internationally. Anything from schools, theatre and education, touring plays that have been studied in literature. We've written everything on the syllabus for personal social health education. And we also go abroad, places like Italy, Bahama Islands, Prague, and we run international tours. Just recently returned from Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream, the musical set in the 70s. Major theatres, sell out audiences. So the Theatre International is a big part of what we do. We also work in nutritional therapy, post-traumatic stress disorder, and integrating the creative arts, music, somatic dance practice, holistic therapies with young people as a form of a therapy as well for young people with behaviour problems or neurodiversity or SEND schools. So yeah, we work. As well as that, we do a lot of corporate entertainment. So just recently been working with Wiggy Clive, who was in Hitman and Her, Pete Waterman, for those people that remember that long time ago, which was pretty northern, really, filmed in the nightclubs around the north. So yeah, so that's Say Two Productions. We're still a business though. We have to make money. We haven't had funding because one of my theories is if we're good and we have the business acumen, then we'll survive and we'll make a profit. So yes.
So about surviving and making a profit and moving the business forward, are you going out and selling your services, or are people coming to you, or a bit of both?
A bit of both, really. I mean, we're constantly selling. But yes, we have so over the years I've had to develop excellent marketing skills, and luckily, most actors and performers are good at sales because they're good at articulation and they're good at influencing. So yeah, but the marketing side, I am really keen on marketing. And interesting now, sometimes we think of sales and marketing as separate, but without that marketing constantly being in your customer's face, um, and constantly growing and looking for new areas in which to expand. Something really interesting, I discovered that we've now got a lot of retirement villages, which is different from a retirement home. And some of them, I think we've got 72 around that in the south, 48 up north, and they are 55 upwards. And I thought, my goodness, if I go and do a performance, I'll be older than the residents. And they've got swimming pools, they've got gyms. So I discovered this a few weeks ago and said to my guys, hey, we need to be selling stuff. And one of them, a couple of them booked us in and loved it. They've even got their own theatres. So I think consistently growing, looking for new ideas, always hungry to grow and expand.
So when you are selling and marketing, Christine, and indeed when people come to you, what is it that's different about your proposition that gets them to go with you?
I think I did some filming. I worked with the British Film Council and won a little bit of a female director film course for the British Film Council. And I realized the value of the visuals. So if we're bulk email marketing out there, I think short videos, as we're doing a video now, to capture quickly. And also interesting that the videos have gone from sort of a 45-minute video to a 25 now to 10-second videos. So that I think is a great area for marketing, but also your correct wording, you know, the way that we set it out, the visual side definitely, but also continually building your databases and knowing your audiences and knowing what they want, not what we think they should have. I think that's really important.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
So if I'm a potential customer and I want a production, a Shakespeare production, um, what is it about what you offer that might be different to other Shakespeare productions, for example?
Well, we're unique. we live in the moment. Basically, if you wanted it updating, we do wear traditional costumes and they're amazing. But if I was selling you a Shakespeare production, I'd rather sell you a production. So I would look at you as a business and I would say, have you got your Christmas party booked? What about a Gatsby night? Immersive, that's the new key word in the arts. You've got to keep up with the buzzwords, the terminology code. So I would maybe sell something immersive. So if I was doing an immersive Shakespeare, if you specifically wanted a Shakespeare, then I'd say, right, come along, quote a line from the play, meet and greet the actors afterwards, wear a hat and a jacket, and have a go with the swords. So
versatility. Yeah.
versatility, yeah.
Yeah. And what
Well,
does the future look like, Christine? How's that looking going forward?
it looks fabulous because it's, let's face it, you can be up there just before COVID, lots of customers making loads of money. Suddenly, what am I going to do now? The future looks like you're on the front line, but I find being on the front line quite exciting, especially in my mature years, because I think we learn that once you've got business acumen, once you're working out there and your intentions are right, you know you're going to be okay. You know,
So what would you see as the challenges then looking ahead?
the challenges, well, we're now dealing with the changes in my business from theatre to film, TV. TV struggle is now, companies now are changing and struggling going into your Netflix, your Prime TV. So I think it's constantly with any business, keeping your eyes open and seeing what changes are there and
Mm.
how to sell them. And that is one of the most important things. I think it's more competitive than ever now, especially with the economic climate for any business. But my advice would be keep going, learn as much as you possibly can, join networks, talk to other business people.
And talking of learnings, what have your learnings been?
My learning, oh my goodness, absolutely. So I've gone from being a dancer, being at ballet school full time and winning a scholarship, going to be a ballerina working in film and TV, and then suddenly setting my own company up, and then thinking, hang on, I'll just run a company. Oh, no, no, no. Having to learn business acumen, which I find equally as exciting. I used to go to meetings sometimes and they would go, who funds you? And I go, me. And I was really proud of it because I think, you know what, I'm not going to wait and there's nothing wrong with funding. I go for it sometimes, but to actually make a profit, to see people laugh and smile, to benefit people's lives, and very much community as well. We'll do productions where we'll invite the community to come along and be in a chorus of a production of pantomime or even Shakespeare. So I think I've learnt loads that life's exciting. But as Shakespeare says, nothing is but thinking makes it so. And we are such things as dreams are made of. So I'm very much into neurodiversity, thoughts, and all the new evidence that's out there.
Absolutely, yeah. So over the journey you've had over 30 years, Christine, um, hypothetically speaking, now, if you could turn the clock back, and I know all experience
Yeah.
creates the future that we're in, or the present that we're in now, and the future that's going to happen going forward. But if you could turn the clock back and change anything, what might that be?
Not a thing. I wouldn't even change the downsides and the sad times because I believe you have to step into the dark to see the light, and we are the light, and there's always a way forward. And it's a journey of excitement and learning, and therefore, let's enjoy it. And so
Absolutely.
I love business. I love business as much as singing you a song or quoting some Shakespeare for you. Yeah, so
Christine, it's been brilliant talking to you. Thanks very much, and I wish you all the best.
thank you very much indeed. And if you want to audition, come along. I'll send you my number.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for having me on.